Man, it's been a week for hip hop, my brother. Okay, we got a gang of shit to talk about today. I ain't even gonna hold you. Not a gang of shit. I got a couple times I need to hit. You know what I'm saying? I did this the second verse of the Pooh Shiesty joint because like I wanted to jump on it as quick as possible, but new evidence that came out so fast that I had no choice but to, just let the shit pile up first so I can knock all this shit out in one go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna clip it up and do my thing regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom. Fuck it. But, as y'all know, Pooh Shiesty and 8 or 9 other his homies been locked up in relation to kidnapping and robbing Gucci Mane and his associates. Hey, this nigga is the new what the fuck is the nigga name from Big Suge? Okay, this nigga is the new Suge Knight, nigga. Pull up in the studio like you gonna sign this paper, homie. Hey man, sign it. Okay, as I was probably handed it to him. And Gucci was like, Gucci grabbed it, probably read it. Was like, nigga, I'm not signing this shit. Hey, 30 pound me that Drake, man. Swung that bitch, okay? Ugh. But anyway, man, I say this is surveillance of them niggas leaving the studio masked up the smart way, you know what I'm saying, to rob a motherfucker with a mask on. Masked up, hopefully they ain't got on no fucking, they might have on design. All these niggas got on logos and shit. But anyway, man, this case is wild for real because we really don't know how it's gonna go. When it first dropped, you know what I'm saying, it sounded worse than it was.
Scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr., a music industry professional. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, three music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
The indictment says Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane we can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Straight the fuck up, okay? Just like that. Who Shiesty boy? I mean, obviously it's niggas that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people. There's a lot of people that be like, "Oh man, jail's the last place I want to be." It's the niggas that's just cool with going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a part of their life. They're like, "Hey, I'm gonna do the fuck I gotta do." You know what I'm saying? To get this money on my own, not pay no taxes. Fuck all that shit. If I get caught, I get caught. I'm gonna get back out, and I'm gonna get back to it. That's just what I'm saying. Jail just a part of their story. Shit. Like when niggas be like, "Oh, that's just a little 2 years." You got it, bro. You got it. Okay, just a little 2 years. Nothing major. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really talking about no time. Shit, man. I can get done in 2 years, man. But teach his own, man. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty just one of them niggas that don't give a fuck about doing no time. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, he expected Gucci Man to keep it street and keep it G." I guess Guwap had them niggas fooled after that Young Jeezy verses. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was like, "Hey, this nigga the truth. Smoking Pookie long tonight. Talk about the nigga he killed. He smoked the nigga for his motherfucking reputation." You know what I'm saying? So I guess he had them niggas fooled. You know what I'm saying? But they laid the smack down. Wow. Got the nigga to sign the paper. Even though the paper ain't gonna stand up in court. You know what I'm saying? Because if the case is already the case, so it's like, hey, look, nigga, we know that you know what I'm saying, forcing the sign is no go. You still signed to that man, okay? You still signed to him. Now what? But you know what I'm saying? As the case started unfolding, you know, new information was coming out. Apparently, Whack 100 had this to say about Pooh Shiesty and his death.
Okay, you know what you gotta do when I finish you, right? Here you go. His daddy been a rat since 2009.
Stop
this is
it.
a fact.
Since 2009.
Hear what I just sent you.
Yo, where the
Since
fuck?
09.
Nigga said
That's
daddy
a full
been a rat.
file. I'm gonna send
Yo,
you.
Whack, stop it,
No, I'm
bro.
about to send you where he ratted. Listen, the
Nigga
nigga
said
been a
that's a
rat since
fact.
09. I'm sending you all the work. Pooh Shiesty was 8 or 9 years old, so this is his pop, live and direct. Now, listen, you know the exposures. We sit back because I'm a strong representation when it come to Gucci S, bro. So I'm gearing up for when these niggas want to start playing. We gonna play back hard. Now I'm sending you right now, as you see, the direct pages of the 5K word stipulation. This nigga's a motherfucking rat. So now, since you want to tell me I'm lying, go ahead, eh?
Wait,
You
what?
got it. You no, don't go to study now. You got the full document. And I sent you the 3 pages where the nigga's a rat.
Hey,
Diabolical information, man. Okay, Whack 100 is just so strategic that it's diabolical. It's just evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I don't believe all this shit, but a lot of this shit he haven't be hitting. You know what I'm saying? And the way he lived and the way he did his time and did his thing. Hey, listen, talking to the police in any kind of formal way is cooperation.
did you hear that they took off Gucci Mane's wedding band? I thought that
Fuck
was.
all that. Shout out to Gucci T.
He say, fuck all that. Hey, Whack 100 is a funny ass nigga, boy. He don't even fuck all that. Let's talk about this information I just hit you with. We not finna switch the topic.
Gucci, shout out Keisha K.O. for keeping Gucci level-headed.
Ah.
Listen, act if you go rob a nigga that got off-duty police as his security and civilians with him, that's on your
And honestly, that was my thing from the whole. That was my thought from the whole jump. I'm like, well, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like Gucci man, ain't gotta say a damn word. All he gotta do is just, you know, his name gonna be in the paperwork because he was the victim. You know what I'm saying? But as long as he don't jump on that stand and say shit, you know, because there's other witnesses to this. You know what I'm saying? They said that they robbed Gucci and friends. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, if one of them friends happen to be a police officer, nigga, you're done. You're done. This is my thinking.
dumb, stupid ass. Stupid. Dummy. And then what they did is they made a video and said, yeah, if you say something, we're going to release the video. He ain't got to say nothing. An off-duty cop obligation.
Whack, what is this? All right, I got it up on.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, this story started flip-flopping and, you know what I'm saying, information kept coming out about it, and we know what actually was going on.
Involved in the robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story and has the latest.
Aside from learning that the 9th and final suspect has been arrested, we've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and 2 others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big 30. For background, Pooh Shiesty signed on to Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Pooh Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK
On an ankle monitor.
few items.
We knew from the very
Robbed the other victims of roll. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
We knew from the very beginning of this indictment that Gucci Mane was snitching and working with them folks, and that Gucci Mane identified Pooh Shiesty and snitched on Pooh Shiesty. Now, Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane and an off-duty officer and a bunch of white folks who are rich while he was on an ankle monitor. So Pooh Shiesty did himself a disservice. But the thing with snitching, there ain't no halfway snitching or halfway telling, especially in this situation. You see, Gucci Mane did what he did by identifying Pooh Shiesty to the police officers and to the feds and getting Pooh Shiesty this indictment. But after the update we just got, after it was announced, the feds don't really got too much on Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, or Big 30. They don't really got that much on them. And they admitted that. They are relying heavily on witnessed account of things. They're relying heavily on people who were present to tell and snitched on Pooh Shiesty. That means that Gucci Mane got to take this stand.
That was a hard one right there, boy. Like, you know, the new information was that, hey, so a group of motherfuckers said that this happened. We can kind of pinpoint these niggas in the location that these people are saying this shit took place. So we kind of can say, hey, look, this shit happened. What we don't have is solid camera evidence of them being robbed. Okay? There are no cameras, security cameras in the studio, only outside of the building. We got them niggas coming into the studio, and we got them niggas leaving the studio. It might, you know, it appears they might have a backpack, you know what I'm saying? Some little shit like that, but
Or risk Pooh Shiesty walking.
New development.
All shit that a lawyer can cause to cause some reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Tonight in the arrest of Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty. He and 8 others are charged with kidnapping rapper Gucci Mane. Shiesty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., and another Memphis rapper known as Big 30 appeared in federal court today. Action News 5's Caitlin Miller was in the courtroom in downtown Memphis. So Caitlin, fill us in. What happened today?
Yeah, Joyce, so they're actually still in there, but what I can tell you is that a special agent from the FBI, Marcellus Hobbs, from the Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, took the stand, and defense attorneys for Lontrell Williams Sr., Pooh Shiesty's father, and Rodney Wright Jr., also known as rapper Big 30, asked Hobbs a key question. Is there any hard evidence, like video surveillance, showing either man possessing a gun or threatening anyone? And Hobbs said no. He also testified that no concrete evidence was found in Wright's car or Williams' home.
Ooh! Say them boys ain't no fucking rookie criminals, nigga. We thought it was some rook shit, you know, because like, look, the only rook shit is the paperwork, because the boys ain't used to, you know what I'm saying, contracts and shit. But it seemed like as far as getting away with the shit, you know, they kind of had it covered a little bit. You know, they were smart enough to wear masks. Can't pinpoint their faces. You know, maybe, you know, it's looking up. They like, oh, well, okay, we don't got no camera footage. We don't have none of the items that were stolen. We ain't caught none of them niggas with none of them. We flipped all they fucking addresses, and they don't have any items there that was stolen. But we got these testimonies.
Homes when they were arrested. But even so, the judge ruled there is still probable cause for both men. And all defendants who appear today based on cell phone data, outside surveillance video, and victim statements that stand uncontested. Right now, we're still waiting for the detention decision, so we're watching to see whether they'll be held or released as we move forward.
Gucci Mane is in a lose-lose situation. He already identified Pooh Shiesty on paperwork. His reputation is already dirt.
I haven't seen the paperwork, but they are saying that in the written report, it says that Gucci Mane identified a few of the victims.
However, there is a drastic difference between identifying somebody in paperwork, and maybe you could talk your way out of that, and taking a stand, pointing at them and snitching on camera for everybody to see. You can never come back from that.
That's a fact. If them niggas Donzo. But you know, like Radden has been brought out of the shadows, you know, and it's not so taboo anymore. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know, niggas don't do it. It's like, nigga, we would have seen So many niggas that got exposed for snitching. Shit, niggas get exposed for snitching and kill themselves. So, like, this shit is ugly, okay?
These folks are admitting we don't got much on these people. We don't got much physical evidence on them. What we do have, though, is witness account of things, witness statements, people who are going to take the stand and testify.
It's a
If
fact.
Gucci Mane doesn't testify, because Gucci Mane was the one who was in the room with Pooh.
But see, though, well, I think how Gucci gonna wiggle out of it as, because, I mean, if Gucci Man was there with, 4 or 5 people, and all them niggas and everybody got robbed, I mean, shit, let them 4 niggas snitch. You know what I'm saying? Let them 4 niggas tell everything that happened. They ain't street. I was there with some executives and a off-duty police officer. Let them 4 niggas tell y'all what happened. Leave me out of it though. But I want my shit back. Hold on. Good wop.
Shiesty, when he got robbed, he was the only one there.
You got to understand that Gucci is people think he's slow, but he like to play calculated games. You know what I'm saying? Gucci signed all the Memphis niggas just to get it, Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga signed his damn near whole new record label was from Memphis. Okay? That nigga signed hella motherfuckers from Memphis. Okay? Come on, man. Come on, man.
So if Gucci Mane doesn't take that stand and doesn't testify on Pooh Shiesty, well, Pooh Shiesty could walk. And if Pooh Shiesty walks or get found not guilty, well, Pooh Shiesty is coming home as an absolute living legend because the streets know Pooh Shiesty did it. Gucci Mane, one, you told for no reason.
Look, he gonna take the new place of Gucci Mane, nigga. Okay, that nigga literally, Pooh Shiesty literally just shattered Gucci Mane's whole legacy, nigga. Okay, Gucci Mane is famous for being a street nigga that came up beef with another street nigga that had, that was tied to BMF. And when they sent the hit at that nigga killed one of the hitmen and kept rapping. And now Gucci Mane is getting robbed and forced to sign paperwork by his artists from Memphis. Low key, I know Yo Gotti just rolled. Because you know why? He probably like things always work out in the end. Things work themselves out. I ain't even had to do nothing to that bitch ass nigga. And the shit folded back on him. Okay? He thought he was getting his lick off signing a bunch of niggas from my city. And he thought it was cool. Yeah, 2, 3 of them pop. He thought he was doing something. They was loyal to him. But then they realized he a bitch ass nigga like I did. And they handled the Memphis way, man. Okay, he cool. Yo Gotti he sit back like this, watching the latest updates. Okay? And I'm pretty sure he don't give a fuck if the paperwork don't get signed. You know what I'm saying? He gonna eventually buy them niggas out their contract. Guarantee you. All day long.
Initially, because your name is in that paperwork, so now people is looking at you as a snitch and the person you told don't got no consequences and they free. And that may have implications because if you don't take the stand, well, guess what? You're telling them folks that you signed that contract under duress. The contract released for Pooh Shiesty, Gucci saying I signed that under duress. Well, if you don't take the stand and you don't cooperate any longer, well, Pooh Shiesty got you on camera signing that contract. He can say, I didn't do that under duress. Like I didn't put put no gun in Gucci Mane's head and made him release me from my contract. He lying. I went to court, federal court, and got found out not guilty of this. Now Gucci Mane risked Pooh Shiesty walking free from the contract, beating the Fed case, becoming the biggest rapper on the planet, and Gucci Mane gets nothing. But if Gucci Mane do go to court and take that stand,
hey, listen, diabolical worker. This should be chess, not checkers. Okay?
Well, guess what? Now Gucci Mane's reputation is done forever. Gucci Mane can never show his face again in hip-hop. Gucci Mane is now a pariah and is now ostracized from hip-hop forever.
It's a dirty game, man. This is a dirty game. These are the updates that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I sat back, I scratched the first Pooh Shiesty video because I wanted to, shit, new updates was popping out every day. You know what I'm saying? So I got a few of them, spiced them all together because I wanted to explain the bigger picture. If I'd have dropped that first video, didn't have all the information, I'd have been sitting there looking crazy. Okay? And now worth a journalist line in a book. Okay? Stop playing with them. That's, you know what I'm saying, like the first little topic in hip hop. This next topic that we got coming up, man, is is a lesson about addictions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you haven't heard, man, rapper Offset has been shot in his ass allegedly by Lil TJ and his clique. The backstory on this is that Offset was in the casino, lost all his paper, and was trying to get some money on a loan. Lil TJ loaned him 5 bands or some shit, 5 or 10 bands, somewhere right there, and you know what I'm saying, Offset lost that and has yet to pay it back. And you know, in normal fashion, as niggas do, when they owe you money, they make you wait for it. They don't talk about it. They don't bring it up. They don't keep you updated. And then, you know, so they'll look at you and be like, I ain't know I had to update you on my finances. Well, we have finances. We have a deal with finances. So I would appreciate the updates. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's an update to let me know that shit is running behind schedule. You know what I'm saying? It's better to know something than to be left in the dark. But you know, he pulled that card, got him to beef about it, and now, you know what I'm saying, once the nigga started beef with you, shit, nigga, it's up. Get your money back in blood, nigga. Take it out on my ass. Pause. Okay? That's just how niggas be, man. That's why I don't be letting motherfuckers bullshit. None of that, nigga. Okay, I be barely wanting to give homeless people they fucking money, some money, cause I already know that it's going to waste. This shit ain't going to a greater good.
That money ever again because he's a bum who won't pay it back.
Why this Offset? Offset broke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that casino. He was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. Yo, he just popped. He called cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? For my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get? He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes nap. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. Got mad, bro. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He popped for the.
Lil TJ could have had a better approach, but yo, after a while, if you owe me my money.
Hey, I done been in casinos with niggas who be like that, boy. I'm talking about motherfucker being that motherfucker smoking mad cigarettes, getting mad free drinks, trying to take the edge off that they just lost their whole paycheck. Okay, how the fuck I'm gonna pay my note? I'm down to $25. I came in here with $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Should be ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad I never, you know what I'm saying, was addicted to gambling. You know what I'm saying? I done lost a few dollars in casinos, but I ain't never ever lost nothing that, you know what I'm saying, I was at that motherfucker trying to figure out how I'm finna pay my way through the month. Okay.
Money, man. I don't feel like I gotta be a gentleman anymore about it, bro. Like, you know you owe me money, but you're ducking me. So TJ wrote Offset and he says, where you at? Where you at? Not gonna lie, I'ma slap the whole ish out of you. Offset responded back, huh? You joking, right? Now, Lil TJ don't even know. And Igaboo loved this. Understand what I mean when I say and Igaboo loved this.
Facts.
Now, I don't borrow
I
Igga's
just
money
told
for a
y'all.
reason because I know how that turns out. Igga will want to beef with you about the same money he owes you. Lil TJ don't
is
even
a
know
fact.
he just gave Offset a way out. Igaboos are already looking not to pay you back. And their path of action not to pay you back, they usually pretend like it's smoke. They usually fake a beef with you.
Pretend like it's smoke. They're like, hey, ain't no money, ain't no problems, man. I don't want to beef. I just want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? When I gave you the money, you was crying. You ain't know how you was gonna make it happen. You was confused, distressed. Now you know what I'm saying? You got your Iron Man suit on, looking at me like I'm the problem. People, boy.
So Lil
People.
TJ beat Offset to the punch. Offset was already gonna try to fake a beef with Lil TJ so he don't have to pay him back. Lil TJ saying that, or Offset like, oh my, today is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it.
He like, thank you. Now I ain't paying this nigga shit back. And he know I ain't.
And I don't gotta pay back that low money because of smoke. Offset told that boy, I'ma smoke you
It's
about the
the
money
day
you
that the
owe
Lord
me.
has made.
You gonna kill me about money you owe me? Nah, I don't borrow Igga's money, man. I don't even deal with Iggas when it comes to things like this, man.
You
Somebody
gonna kill
says
me about
you.
money you
Well,
owe
Offset
me.
says you barely lived already. Who the f you think you talking to, Ninja? You got to be talking to the wrong Ninja. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. So Lil TJ was the one who posted this, by the way, and he tagged Offset and he
Offset
says,
like 35.
Offset, yo, pay that tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a Lil 10-pack. TJ responded back to Offset and he says, Miami. Offset says, if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. TJ says, nah, never that, little bro. I just want my 10. Offset says, say that. Now, Lil TJ shared this and he says, do not loan Offset no money. He's popped. LOL, just in case. Lil TJ then made an Instagram post where he says, I could never be broke like Offset running off making smoke over lunch money. I'ma have to smoke on 100 streams for it to get to all that. But yeah, free smoke tomorrow for ninjas. Offset then commented and he tags Lil TJ and he says, let's hit on live. I'll fly to you. This ain't gonna stop your fell off allegations. Offset then says, meet me in New York.
Boy, punctuation is just non-existent in this era. Like, god damn. Let's hit on live. Comma. I'll fly to you. I'll fly to you. Period. This ain't gonna stop your fell off allegations, nigga. Shit. I be so confused trying to read niggas' sentences, boy, because they don't fucking punctuate shit, nigga.
New York and give me a one on live. I've seen Lil TJ fight playfully. I've seen Offset fight on camera. Let's just say, based on my understanding and expert analysis of their Igga chakra, I'll probably give the advantage to Offset. I don't feel like Lil TJ really wants.
I mean, yeah, we've seen Offset in action, you know what I'm saying, a few times. You know, that nigga famous for the motherfucking flying Superman punch off the fucking top of the stage and shit, but I mean, he looked like he ain't never been scared to fight. You jump in a crowd of niggas and start swinging on shit. Sound fearless to me.
Wants to fight Offset particularly, but once it goes to social media, there's really no copping it, because the first person to DM the other person and say, hey man, yo, what are we doing, bro, let's just talk about it, and there's a screenshot of that person DMing the other person first. Now that person is going to be known as a mark and a buster online, right? That's just a fact. Now this could be avoided if Offset didn't have a gambling addiction. Offset has a gambling addiction, bro. Lil TJ isn't the only one that Offset owes money to. Offset got exposed by Selena Powell by calling her in the middle of the night at the casino and asked her to bring him $15,000.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So apparently them niggas seen each other at guess what? Another casino. Lil TJ heard the nigga was shooting dice somewhere. He like, oh, this nigga shooting dice with my money? Pulling up. Pulled up on him. Apparently Offset popped off. Allegedly Offset popped off. And the TJ and them they start jumping the nigga, I guess. And pull that thing out. And I heard Offset trying to take off running, hit him in his ass. Bow, nigga. Legos. Okay? Legos. We got a little footage of somebody being locked up. Can't really figure out who that is.
Just shot a guy. This is the guy they shot.
As you can see, it's shit all over the floor.
Oh my god.
Somebody was getting down.
Oh, tasing?
Everyone keep moving. Somebody was getting down.
They just shot a man.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown of maybe, you know, again, we're speculating at this point, but
Long story short, Offset has been rushed to the hospital, and apparently Lil TJ's team tapped in and said that he is being processed into the jail. Okay, so he has been booked, and Offset has been rushed to the hospital. And that's probably get back right there. Can't even be mad. Hey, nigga, I told your bitch ass, pay me my fucking money. You told me get it back in blood. Just got shot in your ass. That's paid. That's supposed to be paid. Now, you know, some niggas be like, nah, it's smoke every time I see you until I feel like it's going to be paid. You know, if I get locked up and kind of, you know what I'm saying, don't blink out the payment because I got to come up off some old paper to whoop your ass for the money you owe me. You know, it get deep. It don't never stop. But you know what I'm saying? Tap into the vid, man. Comment. Tell me how y'all feeling about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the Pooh Shiesty shit. You know, let me know if y'all feel like they finna beat this or if that nigga finna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Cause low key, I mean, shit, they got the nigga on the lease fucking, you know what I'm saying, not being at the crib or some shit, right? You know what I'm saying, on house arrest, but you know, that shit is crazy. This Offset shit, he just got popped in his ass for some money owed a nigga. I know Selena Powell in the back like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You did, but that's just how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty game, you know. When you out here playing around with people's paper. Fuck you mean. But you know, tap into this other video, you know what I'm saying, that we got up, you know what I'm saying, about J. Cole being a little whiny ass biatch and doubling back on everything he ever said about being the #1 rapper in the motherfucking world. He did. Make sure y'all share and subscribe to the JAP network, baby. We're trying to keep it going, man. Get these views up. Let's go.